Oh, is it an old one?
Yeah, hold on, I'll find it.
Oh shit, it's going. It's streaming.
Yeah, it's not.
But comments are coming in.
Oh,
So we must be going. Sorry, folks, we didn't know that we were going. Oh, it is streaming. Wow. Well, you got a little. You guys got a little snippet. Yeah, new time today only because my lovely wife had a knee tweaking, so she had a little surgery that we had to get done, and they moved up the surgery last second. So I got to run and pick her up because she obviously can't drive, but everything went well, so she's going to be fine and dandy. But I did have to move the time up a little bit, so I hope that doesn't cause problems. Can you dig it? Well, all right. Can you dig it? Folks, sorry, a little earlier start today. I'm going to do a earlier and slightly shorter stream because I got to go pick up my lovely wife after her torn meniscus surgery. She probably doesn't want me telling that to people, but that's what's happening. Good news is she's going to be Jim, Craig, and Dandy. Toby Marshall just texted me and said Chopin's Redneck Hideaway could also be called Death of a Bass Hand. Kind of an inside joke. We have some tunes for our live stream this Saturday night for my record, Radio Free Gristle. One's called Chopin's Redneck Hideaway. It's played with the bass player, a mighty bass player, Ray Riandow. And so now Toby's going to be doing this stuff with his left hand. But this stuff with my guitar that I'm playing right here and now, this was sent to me by our friends from Wildwood Guitars. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, a Fender Boxer Series Stratocaster HH, humbucker. And of course, this one's in the silver color. It's also available in Sherwood Green metallic. This is kind of an Inca metallic, yeah, to be honest with you. It is made out of these are made in Japan, folks. They got these two humbuckers. They sound damn good. There's a toggle switch that allows it to go as a coil tap. And it's got kind of that TBX tone control situation so that you can, it's got a little detent about halfway up. So usually I would pop it there for when you're on single coil mode. And then when you're in humbucker mode, you can bring it all the way up and it just adds a few more highs so that the coil tap is a little bit more convincing, shall we say. Two Boxer humbuckers, they're called, ladies and gentlemen. And what else we got here? It comes with a gig bag. I know that to be true. C-shaped neck, maple board, rosewood fingerboard, maple neck, rosewood fingerboard. The one on the site is, there's a link up above to one that's in the green. This one, if you wanted this one, you can call up the Wildwood folks. These are quite cost effective, ladies and gentlemen. They go for $11.99. And let's just go through the features of this bad boy because it sounds damn good. I was using the overdrive on the amp there for that. Jim says he has the 1987 version of the guitar. Remember these back in the day? Okay, so I'm in humbucker mode. Got the TBX tone control all the way up. It's a nice sounding humbucker. Sounds good. Well, that middle position. These are still in humbucker mode here. Coil tap that rascal right there and see what happens. coil splitter sounds good. So the TBX tone control allows you to cut the, add some highs or to reduce the highs when you go from humbucker to single coil. So there's a little detent on the tone control. So I'm going back down here. Let's see if I can get a little close up of this rascal. It's kind of hard. Oh, there we go. That's a better view. This is for the coil tap, and then this is the TBX tone control. And so I got about halfway up right now for the purposes of being in the single coil mode. That's both pickups together. Here's bridge, single coil. Neck, single coil. Now let's go to the humbucker there. I'm going to hit this switch right so, and then bring up the tone control all the way up. So those two sounds live together pretty doggone good. Yes, it's a flatter radius. It's a 12-inch radius on this bad boy. It plays great. I like it. It's that middle position. Sounds good. Good sounding guitar, doggone it. Now let's add some doggone heat to the sitch. Let's heat to the situation. Let's start single coil. Hear the buzz. Yeah, get it. Let's hit that humbucker and see what that same thing sounds like. Good sounding guitar, and not very expensive in the grand scheme of things. This particular one in this glorious metallic silver, I think they're calling it Inca, is not on the Wildwood website yet, although there is a link above or below, depending on what format you're watching, that has a link to the green version, the Sherwood metallic green version of this guitar. But if you were interested in this very guitar that I'm playing, call the folks up at Wildwood or contact them through the website and say, hey, that guitar that Gregory Cockery was playing on that video, I want me it. And they'll set you up. And I'll send it back to them, and they'll send it to you. You know what I like on this doggone thing is that, well, the coil tap works fantastic, but I love the neck pickup gets that nice woman tone thing. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah. I am going through the my Koch amplifier today, which sounds delicious. Sounds big, juicy, and succulent. coil tap that rascal. Sounds good. I like it. And again, for $11.99, that's a lot of bang for your doggone dollar. It's a lot of. Are the boxers made in Japan? They are made in Japan. It says right there, made in Japan. Can you understand? Oh. Steve Kemp says, I have one of those 80s Japanese Strats with System 2 trim. I love mine. Had it since 86. Indeed. They've returned, my friend. Can I play the cars? Gotta dip into my brain a little bit for that. Let's see what we got. Let the good times roll. Right? Something like that. Sorry. Right off the tip of my ear. Am I right? Something like that. And there was the, what we got? I put the coil tap on here. Let's see what we got there. Let's see what we got. What we got here? Son of a bitch. However that was, I can't remember it. Can you dig it? Oh, yes, the little Koch amp is sitting back there waiting. I don't have it hooked up on Car Time Wanker. Yes, guilty. Bad Love. Oh, you're a rascal. Lawton Childs. He's a rascal. Oh, it's Old Love. I'm getting my love mixed up. Oh. Right. Couple questions out there. What wattage is the Little Greg? That's going to be, that's the Little Gristle back there. That one is 12 watts. 12 or 4 watts. The Little Greg is going to be 50 watts. 2-channel, but it just won't have the harmonic vibrato on it in the OTS circuit. But it'll have reverb and 2 channels, and it'll be delicious. This is the Boxer Strat, ladies and gentlemen. There is a link above. Whenever I do these vids, well, usually every time I do these vids, there's a link to the very guitar that I'm playing. The link above is actually... hang on just a second here. The link above is actually for a guitar that's just like this, but in green. And let me give you the deets on this rascal. So these are made in Japan, and this is one in the silver, the metallic silver. I think it's Inca silver, metallic. Boxer Series Stratocaster HH, humbucker. Gloss polyester finish. The green one on the website is 7.57. I would say this is probably there, maybe a little bit heavier on this one. 12-inch radius on these bad boys. 25.5-inch scale length, synthetic bone nut, 22 jumbo frets, 2 Boxer humbuckers. Pow! Pugilistic! Pounding you into submission with the power of their tone. Volume, tone, and 3-way toggle switch. It has this little button down here is a coil tap that works great, but it works especially well because there's this TBX tone control. It has a little detent in the middle. And when it's up halfway, it's great for the single coil sounds. And then when you switch it to Humbuckersville and you want a little bit more highs, you go, you turn it all the way up. And then away you go. Someone asked if we started earlier. We did start earlier today, folks. Yes, I'm starting earlier, and I'm doing a slightly shorter thing with just this one guitar today because my lovely wife had to have a little knee surgery, and they moved it up at the very last second, so I got to go pick her up in her groggy, unable to walk state, throw her over my shoulder like a lumberjack, and put her in the minivan. So that's happening. This comes with a gig bag. And they are relatively inexpensive in the grand scheme of things, ladies and gentlemen. $11.99. Can you dig it? $11.99, and I'm feeling so Howie-Howie-Howie-in. I'm feeling so Howie-Howie-Howie-in. That doesn't even make sense. Lawton says, get whatever they gave her. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm wearing my Gristle beanie because no one is around. You can wear it whenever there's people around. People will say to you, that's bold headgear, my friend. I just got an email from somebody wanting to know where their special T-shirts were. There were pre-orders of T-shirts, and they are shipping this weekend. They're coming in. I think they'll be out on Friday. So for whoever ordered the funky T-shirts, it did say that they were pre-orders and that we were taking orders for a certain time and they wouldn't be delivered. But sometimes people don't read the small print. That's okay. I understand it. The internet is forbidden. foreboding. It's a place. And sometimes it doesn't matter how many times you say things, people need to hear it one more time. And you know what? I'm the same damn way. So I'm not going to judge, okay? I'm not going to judge because sometimes it's just hard. Am I right or am I right? Thank you, Michael. Mrs. K is doing just fine. I just talked to the doctor right before we went live, and he said, other than her meniscus tear, which was just a little tear, and they fixed it, she's got the knee of a 12-year-old. So she's got that going for her. When I pick her up and go, honey, your knee is perfect. It's going to be doing battle for a long time, ready to just knee somebody right wherever they need to be kneed. Wherever they need to be kneed, Mrs. Koch is there. Wherever they need to be kneed, Mrs. Koch is there. So you better watch out, you better take care, 'cause if Mrs. Koch is anywhere near you and you're acting out of line, she's got a knee like a 12-year-old, it's feeling mighty fine. Mrs. Koch's knee. What a beautiful song. Wow, did you hear that? Mrs. Koch's knee. Careful. That's all I got to say. All you need is love. Nicely done, Patrick. I see what you did there. Do I listen to any Nick Lowe? I have in the past, as a matter of fact. I used to do his song, all men are liars. Their words ain't worth any more than worn out tires. That was a good song. I also used to do some rock pile back in the day. Yeah. And you dig it? I can serenade her with that on the way home. You are correct, Mike. I'm going to do that. This is a good guitar, I'm telling you right now. Now, folks, when I use that delay pedal, I usually incorporate my Gristle King pedal so that I don't just... I could put this through the effects loop, too, but I haven't done that right yet because I don't like chords going all over the place, although you'd be surprised because it's already a chord-infested hellscape. But if I use a little overdrive with this... There's the clean boost. Good little pedal. Little slap back. When I like to do a little slap back, I'll usually turn the reverb off. Then you add the heat and sound. Set this one for a little longer delay. This is a tap tempo, so I can, make it do whatever I want it to do. Sounds good. Someone asked what the Strat was again. It is a Boxer Strat. A Fender Boxer. Oh, my wife is texting me. Hold on. Yes, my dear. Yes, my dear. Ba-diddle-diddle-da. I'm soon to appear. I said, yes, my dear. I'm a soon to appear. Boxer Strat. Fender Boxer Series. Stratocaster HH for humbucker. Okay? And this one is in the Inca Silver, the metallic silver. And it's got those two humbuckers, boxer humbuckers, they're calling them. Pugilistic, poo, pow, pish, poidle. Defend yourself, protect yourself at all costs. Comes with a gig bag, $11.99, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty doggone inexpensive as far as guitars go these days. Neck shape, C shape, rosewood board, maple neck. The body itself is made out of basswood. Synthetic bone nut, 22 jumbo frets, and it's got that TBX tone control that allows you to, when you do the coil tap, to really dial in the tones. Can you dig it? Yeah. She says, I'm awake. Poop emoji. Have they texted you? I did start earlier. Hold on. I'm just going to text her real quick, folks. Did start earlier. Almost done. Okay. I like what we did. We had a little fun. We played a little boxer and we had it on the run. Have you played over the Satriani stripped plus 3 tracks? I have not. I have not done that. Can we hear some clean tone? Yes, you can. Nice neck pickup sound there, clean. Mike Abbott says, Greg, got my Black Beauty from Wildwood. Those guys were so helpful. That's what we like to hear, Mike. That's what we like to hear. Say what? Congratulations on that new glorious instrument. I like it. Various artist says, hey, Greg, if you're going to finger pick an entire tune, do you ditch the pick or do you always keep it nestled between the first 2 fingers regardless? It's a little bit of both. I have a tendency to keep it in my mitts just because I'm used to having it there. And when I don't have it there, trouble sometimes manifests. You don't want trouble to manifest. You want to protect yourself. Protect yourself and your family by holding the pick in the situation. So a lot of times I'll just kind of go stashed in between there. can do that with the pick and fingers too. Yeah. Lay down, Sally. Let's hear how the coil tap sounds for that rascal in the middle position. Sun ain't nearly out the rise. We still got the moon and sun. Can you dig it? Is the amp mic'd? Are you using some kind of... Tim, I am mic'd. I'm mic'd up. I've got a 57 on that rascal, and we've got an M Audio condenser mic as well. And it's going into my Tascam Model 24, into Logic on the computer here. It goes into OBS, out of OBS over to Restream, and out into the universe. Yes. Actually, yeah, the bound fingerboard's in the back, yeah. Sounds good, this rascal. All right, folks, that is it for me today. I started a little early. I started at 2:30 today because I got to go pick up my wife. She had knee surgery and nothing serious. Everything's fine, but I got to go pick her up because she's going to be drugged up and unable to walk. So I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to throw her over my shoulder like a lumberjack right to my blue ox, mount that savage bull steed, drive across town. Skadonkata, skadonkata, skadonkata. And then she's going to be hungry because she couldn't eat. Because she had to go under, so she couldn't eat all day. That past midnight, she couldn't have a damn thing to eat, so she's going to be hungry. She's going to be ready to feast. And that's right up my alley, because I like to eat myself. So I'm going to pick her up. She's going, well, let's get some grub. And I'll say, yeah, let's feast. And feast we shall. Who's with us? Identify yourselves. All right, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Again, this is a Fender Boxer HH Strat, this silver one. If you're interested in it, call up our friends at Wildwood Guitars or give them an email and say, bros, brosifs, proletariat, saw the largeman playing that guitar in the Intergoogle. There is a link above or below, depending on what format you're watching, to an exact guitar, but with a different color on it. There's a Sherwood green metallic that's very fetching that they have up on their website. But this particular guitar is not on their website as we speak. But check it. All right, y'all, take it easy. But as I like to say, and as our friend Woody Guthrie would say, take it easy, but take it. We'll see you later.